Hey guys, got a brand new NASA Star 2 here from Born-kite in Germany. This is at 4 metres. Now, this is my first NASA wing, and I really don't have much of an idea how to land, launch. I'm just sort of getting used to flying it because I'm sort of used to foils, but we'll have a look at this. Alright, so this is the NASA Star 2. Now, this sort of seems to be rigged as basically a two-line kite with a third depower line on the centre. And by pulling this, you basically pull the nose in and taco the kite. And there's very little tension on that line. And you can actually just pull that with a couple of fingers. I've got that running through the centre of the bar via a pulley, so I can sort of control how much force is on that. Yeah, beautifully made. Railroad straight stitching. Very nicely done, look at that. I think this is a higher aspect design than the NPW5, which I've also never flown. I'm used to flying foils. And as you can see, it's quite gusty here. It's ranging from sort of lulls of a couple of knots up to sort of 12, 14, something like that. Now, whereas the foils I fly, things like the Ozone Method, tend to be a little bit like a two-stroke motorbike. Get them moving fast through the window and they give you a big whoosh of power. This thing is more like a diesel four-wheel drive in low range. It doesn't have to be moving very fast to give you a big, irresistible urge of power. All the trailing edge has got reinforcement in it. Some lovely reinforcement there with some nice stitching around the edges. And there's a line in there to reinforce all the bridles too. Now, because I got this from Europe, I thought rather than ship a bar and all the gear across over, I've got sort of a few bars, so I'll just sort of rig one of these. So I've rigged the centre line here, and that is tied to the bar, then back through a pulley and back up to the centre line. That's quite a bit longer than the other lines. I've had to put a fair bit of extension on that. So I attach that to the harness, very little force on that. So I'm basically flying it off the bar, and I've got an HQ loop there that I can attach and dump quickly if I need to, because there's a fair bit of pressure on that bar when she comes up. Alright, let's put her in the sky and have a look at it. Make sure there's no tension on that centre line to launch. Give her a tug. Go on, up you go. Which way am I twisted? I don't think it's that way. Let's try that way. Nearly. There we go. I'll just pop that above my head. very stable, very light. They'll keep flying in stuff all wind. Very constant, nice grunty power, fast turning. There's not much not to like about them, I've got to tell you. As you can see, the paddock's not real smooth. The kite is a lot smoother than the paddock, I'll tell you that for nothing. Very smooth. Very pleased with it. I have to say too that when I found these kites on the internet, I emailed Born-kite in Germany. Stefan Born was very prompt and friendly in his replies, and it was great to deal with. Thank you, Stefan. I think you'll be selling me a few more of these.